What's up, guys? We are back doing Fairy Tale Chapter 508, Pleasure and Agony. With a title like that, I hope some really serious shit happens in this chapter, hopefully. Um, I'm actually really excited for this chapter because I want to find out what Eileen is to Urza. Like, is she a clone? Is she her mother? Future Urza? I really hope it's not future Urza. I really hope it's nothing to do with Edelus or like a different timeline. Um, yeah, I don't want any of those two things. But yeah, I'm excited nonetheless. Hopefully he doesn't troll us, and this chapter has nothing to do with Eileen. That would piss me off so much, dude. Like I waited for a week, so hyped to see what Eileen really is, and if he doesn't tell us this chapter, like doesn't even mention Eileen this chapter, that would be so fucking like such a dick move by Hero, man. I bet you he's gonna do that shit. I bet you he's gonna pull something like that. It wouldn't surprise me. Um, yeah, I don't know why he doesn't like stay on one thing. You know what I mean? Like when Gatsurina versus the Four Kings of Ishgar, when that first happened, he like cut away from that fight. He eventually came back, but he like cut away from like half of that fight. And then August versus Jalal, he gave us like a little tease. He cut away from that fight, and then he jumped on to something else. You know what I mean? So sometimes I just wish he would just stay on one thing, finish that up, and then move on to the next thing. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, let's get started with this chapter. All right, so we have Minerva, Rogue, and this is exactly what I'm talking about, dude. Like he didn't even show this fight. I think we got to see like Minerva kick Bradman or kick Wall like one time, and Rogue punch Bradman like one time, and we don't even get to see the rest of the fight, dude. Like, come on. It's like I really like. Why does he have to rush through these things? You know what I mean? Like, why can't he just show us? It seems we've done it. They're vanishing. They were dead from the very start. It's unclear whether it was we who defeated them or their conjurer was defeated first, but either way, it's our victory. Okay. At any rate, what was that blinding light just now? Fairy Law, Makarov's mightiest spell. It is a magic which destroys only those whom the caster perceives as enemies. It's quite fortunate that we made amends with Fairy Tale, wouldn't you say? Does that mean all the enemies have been vanquished? No. As one would expect, eliminating them all with a single spell is wishful thinking. Even so, it's safe to say that it's considerably whittled down their forces. Be that as it may, our side's exhaustion is a big cause for concern. All of the enemies in front of us were suddenly defeated in one fell swoop. I haven't a clue whose magic that was, but it certainly bailed us out, didn't it, sister? How many times must I repeat myself? I'm not your sister, got it? I must say that was quite the gaudy little spell. Who the... Thanks to that, our forces have been considerably dwindled, quite troublesome indeed. And so it falls upon me to return the favor, if only a bit. I simply wouldn't be able to face my father otherwise. My father? Is he... Is he Zerv's son? What? Okay. Weird. He's so divine. Fro thinks so too. He's another one of the 12. I caught a glance of him up north. Oh, if he thinks he can take on the two of us at the same time, he has another thing coming. Are you guys serious? You guys actually think you can take on this guy? Like, hopefully he's not like the other Spurgeon and he's actually like Demaria, August, and like Eileen level, sort of, you know what I mean? But, I don't know. At this point, I'm not too confident even in RAHKEID, so let's see what happens. I'm here too, in case you forgot, and Fro too. I said I'd be returning the favor, did I not? That is to say, I shall take on all those who dared oppose us. Um, so I'm guessing he just uses some form of light magic. So bright, light. So, God, is Sting gonna come in and fight this guy? Because I could see that. Light versus light, maybe. Let their pure white souls ascend into the free heavens. Sister, please hold on. Oh, Minerva too. Like she's like holding on to her tits. So, my body is, madam, do not touch me. It's no use. What, just what is happening? This is not good. Oh, so he's using this on everybody. See, this would actually be pretty dope if everyone's souls would actually be taken away from them. But let's be honest, dude. Someone's gonna come in and like save the day. I do wish that at least somebody's soul, like, take Yukino's soul, like for real, and let her die or whatever, or someone else. You know what I mean? Or like Romeo or Maka or Wakaba. Like take their soul, but it's not gonna happen. No, everyone's gonna be just fine. Dad, come on, hang in there. What is this? It feels so amazing. I am interested to see why does it feel so good, you know what I mean? Because when we first saw it, those two guys that RAHKEID first used his magic on, like it looked like they were having like the time of their life. So I wonder why that's the case. Um, Jesus Christ, dude, the sounds that these guys are making is weird. Dad, what's the matter with you? And why isn't it affecting Romeo? I'm talking a lot right now, but I don't know. I have a lot of questions. Loxus, what is the meaning of this? What sort of magic is it? Only the adults are falling one after another. No, that's not. It's not affecting fucking Warren. What exactly is this magic? Huh? Okay. It's attacking Mavis too. This can't be. I cannot resist it. Oh, Gildarts, what's gotten into you all of a sudden? Snap out of it. Uh, dude, look at his face. That's not the kind of expression I want to see from you when we're neck deep in a war. You're grossing me out, but it feels so good. Um, oh, Jalal's done. See, this is what I mean. Like, just show us like the fight, man. Like, why? Why does he do this? Like, I want to see like what happened to Jalal. Like Jalal was saying, like last chapter, we're out of options. You know what I mean? I just want to see just like how he went down. But RAHKEID, using such magics makes for a dull battle. I am you. Okay, finally we're getting back to this. I am you and you are me. I have no idea what you're talking about. It must be. It must be RAHKEID. Now's your chance. Take Natsu in greatest safety. We're on it. I. What are you planning on doing? I must confirm the true meaning of this woman's words. Uh, why does Eileen look like worried? Is is the magic gonna affect her too? Jesus Christ, dude, she just sent a fucking meteor at Urza. Um, Wendy did something. What did Wendy do? Okay, I'll lend you a hand. Wendy, enchantment magic. To think RAHKEID's magic wouldn't be effective on either one of you. You accursed brats. RAHKEID, cease this at once. Whoa. Our allies are suffering harm from your magic as well. Oh my, please pardon my impetuous actions. Just what was that magic just now? Why was my sister the only one affected? Sister, please, get a hold of yourself. My magic is pleasure. It is impossible for those who have already tasted the forbidden fruit of pleasure to escape from my magic. I wonder, are you aware of exactly what happens to humans who are granted pleasure over and over and over again? Open, gate of the twin fish. It's simple, really. They die. So, humans who are granted pleasure over and over again. Huh. Knowledge is to ignorance as black is to white. May you come to know both pleasure and agony. Alright, Sting has to come. I bet you. He's definitely going to come. What's happening? This feels bad. On second thought, it feels really good. Lord Lecter, Lord Froch, come to your senses. White light granting pleasure. Fuck yes, dude, Kagura. It's quite hard to fathom that you are a comrade of the Black Wizard. Lady Kagura. Kagura, the pure mermaid, a flash of her blade rends the light of evil. I am much more than his comrade. Zerv is my father. Okay, so I was right. Dude, I'm more hyped that Kagura is fucking here, dude. Hell yes, hero. Fuck yeah. Kagura versus RAHKEID, chapter 509, dude. Oh, I'm so hyped. Hell yeah, dude. Um, Back when it was Urza, Kagura, and Jalal, like I really wanted Kagura to get more of a fight during that Nine Heart business, but she literally only got like one slash in, so I was like really disappointed with that. But it looks like now she is finally gonna get like a real fight because we really haven't seen her fight since GMG, which I mean, granted she wasn't really in Tartaros, and she's been in like she's had limited screen time, but at least now she's finally gonna get a one-on-one fight. So I'm so hyped, dude. Like I've been wanting to see her in action for so long, and she is like one of my like it's like Gray, Old Tier, and Kagura. Like those are my top three characters in Fairy Tail. So I'm like fanboying the fuck out right now. Um, I'm happy. I'm happy as fuck, dude. That this automatically squashes my beefs with this chapter. Um, Really quickly, I will say my gripes. Um, we basically didn't really get any progression with the Eileen stuff. Like, I guess I expected that. I mean, it is Hero. I expected him to pull some kind of troll move on us, but I still would have wished that we would have gotten something from that, but we didn't. It's whatever. He's really gonna make us wait for that, I bet. Um, and then the Jalal versus Murasha, or I should say, Crime Sorcier versus August. I just don't understand why he likes to skip away from fights or why he feels the need to rush things so much. You know what I mean? I've just been noticing that a lot lately in this arc, that he just rushes through fights for some reason. Um, like, just give us a couple more panels. Like, everybody's been so hyped to see August in combat, and like, it was nice to see him when we did a couple chapters ago when he did fight. I think it was last chapter, but like just show us more. You know what I mean? Don't skip away from that stuff. Like people are so hyped to see him fight. And fighting Jalal, like come on, dude, you can't just skip away from that. Um, yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Besides that, it was a weird chapter. Besides the ending was hype. I also like Urza and Wendy versus Eileen, even though, let's be honest, they should not have a chance in hell to stand up against Eileen. But really quickly, fucking Rakid's ability I want to look at. So he gives people pleasure, which is really weird. But it's impossible for those who have already tasted the forbidden fruit of pleasure to escape from my magic. So I'm trying to think. Romeo, Warren, um, Yukino, like those people weren't affected by it. So impossible for those who have already tasted the forbidden fruit of pleasure to escape from my magic. So people who have so Romeo, Warren, and Yukino are people that haven't had pleasure in their life. That's why they weren't affected by it, I'm guessing. I don't know. That's really weird. Pleasure magic? Like that's really random, weird, but fuck it. I'm really interested to see how is Kagura gonna fight against this? Like how do you fight against pleasure? You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I don't know. Interesting chapter, I guess. It was really, really bizarre, but yeah, that's basically it for my live reaction. Very, very hyped to see Kagura finally in action. Yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.